In Noah's time, the earth was full of violence and pride. People lived as if God did not exist, as if tomorrow would never come. But one man was not like the others. Noah walked with God. He lived quietly and righteously with his family, his wife, 3 sons, and 3 daughters-in-law. Then God said to him, "Build an ark. Not a small boat, but a vast refuge for your family and for everything that breathes." And Noah obeyed. Together with his sons, he worked for days, months, years, while others mocked him and asked why he was building a boat where there was no sea. And then the sky changed. Animals began to arrive, pairs of different species, quiet, calm, as if guided by an invisible hand. And the ark filled with life. When the doors closed, the first drop fell, then another. And suddenly the sky opened, rain struck with all its force. The water began to rise. Everything that had seemed solid and secure vanished beneath the waves. The world as they knew it ceased to exist. Days passed in darkness. The ark floated alone in the midst of an endless sea. But inside, life waited. And finally, the wind calmed. The water receded. Noah released a dove. The first time, it returned empty-handed. But the second time, it carried an olive branch in its beak. There was land. There was hope. When Noah steps outside, the sky is clear. He builds an altar of stones and thanks God for life, for family, for a new beginning. And there, above it all, a rainbow appears. God's promise that such a flood will never come again. This is the story of Noah, his wife, his sons, and his daughters-in-law. 8 souls who believed when no one else did. A story of obedience that saves, and of a God who keeps his promise.